Hi, this is Rob Fisher. It's time for another Robservation. Here at Fisher Improvement Technologies, as we travel around the world, we discover that a lot of times people want to push improvement down to the workforce, but they don't really give the leaders what they need to make sure that they're doing the right behaviors that we talked about earlier in our gear model. So I wanted to share with you a very quick element that you can look at, and that's something called the essential leadership cycle. The essential leadership cycle is basically a model or a way to help leaders think that helps them understand what their input is, what they do that can help create the outcomes that you want. In the essential leadership cycle, we have two different elements. So I would ask you, how many of you in your organization have seen problems inside the box? Our roles, responsibilities, or processes aren't clear. Maybe we've got some trust issues. Diversity and inclusion of thought isn't exactly what we wanted. Sometimes there's a breach in commitment, or accountability is something we struggle with, or we don't learn the lessons the first time or before bad things happen. We call these resultant conditions. And resultant conditions are those elements that come out of this cycle. What leaders need to understand is that there are also driving elements. And in driving elements, those help us understand what makes those other things happen. Here's the bottom line in my observation. We very often ask workers to do things that are outcome related. We ask them to do behaviors. We ask them to follow processes, but we don't give the leaders processes to follow as a modeled behavior. We ask the workers to use tools, and we don't give the leaders tools. We ask the workers to follow models, and we don't give the leaders models. If you give the leaders models, if you give the leaders tools, if you give the leaders processes, then they can model the behaviors they're asking the workforce to do as a part of your improvement modeling. You know, sometimes it takes some external help for this. We're there at the other end of the phone or email. Give us a call and we can talk about what your problems are related to these and maybe provide some solutions that will get you further down the road. And remember, intentional leadership starts with you.